And whether you're going to go with something on the small side or maybe a little bit bigger, you cannot go wrong with flowers for Valentine's Day. Good morning, everybody. I'm Heidi Goitia. Coming up, I'm going to show you how you can hit a home run without spending a lot of money.
Well, if you haven't decided what you're getting your significant loved one for Valentine's Day, well, you're in trouble already. Time is running out, isn't it?
I know you've already planned for your lovely wife, right? Long time ago.
Yeah.
Luckily, flower shops are anticipating procrastinators like some of us out there, and they have plenty of flowers on hand to keep you out of the doghouse.
Heidi is live this morning to show you how you can still pull off the romance in your life.
That's right, Javier. Arnold said the difference between you and a newlywed and him as a married for 30 years is pretty evident on days like Valentine's Day, because you've already got yours taken care of, and he's walking around Safeway this morning trying to figure out what he's going to do. Check out their display of roses, though. He really cannot go wrong if he shows up with a bouquet like some of the ones they have put together. Some of these can get a little bit pricey, though. Some of them are around $40, all the way up to about $100. So then they have all of this right here, right, where you can come in and you can just grab a bouquet and maybe put your own work into it and come up with something by yourself. It's always an option, especially for those of you who are waiting until the last minute. For people who are waiting until Friday night, Nancy, to come in, you're still going to have flowers for them. They're not out of luck.
Oh my gosh, yes, absolutely. We have really prepared in a huge way for this major holiday. And the nice thing about it is if you're working on a budget, don't let that deter you from getting premium roses like this. Our roses are $19.99 a dozen.
That's not bad.
The head of the rose is beautiful. It's huge. And what we're going to do real quickly, I'll show you how to do a chop and drop, guys. It's easy. Anyone can do it.
Don't tell your significant other it's called the chop and drop. Yeah. Come up with something a little bit more romantic.
Yes.
And
so if you cut at home, always cut at an angle. This will extend the life of your roses. Right now, what we're going to do, just for the sake of the segment, is we're going to go ahead and just cut these.
oh, that thing is fierce. Wow.
Yes, drop it in.
Okay.
And then if you want, you can even add hydrangea.
I love hydrangeas.
I do too.
They're one of my favorites.
They're my favorite. Absolutely. I wish they grew here in Arizona.
Is there any truth to putting Sprite in to make them last longer? Some people put all different baking,
Sure,
whatever. You hear all these things that will extend the life of your flowers.
Absolutely.
Is that true?
Yeah, and it's important to change out the water.
Okay.
And recut them. I mean, if you recut them on day 2 and 3, you're going to extend the life. And it just takes a few minutes to do it. And it really will make them last quite a bit longer. Also, with all the flowers, we give plant food.
You give, those are always in even all of your sets, really. You guys include
This
that.
stuff works.
It does.
Yeah, and you don't need the whole packet on day 1. Half a packet is fine. Again, when you change out the water, just reserve some for those changes that you're going to do. But you can do it yourself, and we all have these at home.
Well, and you and I were saying earlier, you can get these at the dollar store.
Absolutely.
So
they're really inexpensive. If you have one at home and it has some water on it, just scrub it, buff it up. It'll look beautiful.
Put a little ribbon around
Put a ribbon around it.
It'll look professionally done, and you did it yourself. So
absolutely.
For all of you procrastinators, you can come in and buy the dozens separate. Get your vase at the dollar store. You're going to impress your special someone. And yes, you will keep yourself out of the doghouse on this Valentine's Day. Tess, are you a flower? Do you like to get flowers on Valentine's Day?
You know what? My husband's really
Tess
good.
there?
He'll get me flowers randomly. Yes, do you hear me now? Hello?
Aww.
Yeah, he'll get flowers randomly.
Good for
so
him.
I always say, don't bring me flowers on Valentine's Day. They pump up the prices, you know what I mean?
No, she's right, though. And it gets to be a little cliche, so I like that he kind of surprises you on other days and then does something different on Valentine's Day. Good for him.
Although those are great prices, right behind you.
Really.
So.
Yeah, but let's be honest. If I put some roses in a jar, they're not going to look very good.
You can do it.
They're not going to look good. Thanks, Heidi.
Thanks, Heidi.